So hi everyone, welcome to Networkings. So we are going to see how to become a network tech engineer. Okay, so before I start, let me introduce myself. Okay, so my name is Atul and I have been in the industry for almost 11, 12 years. Okay, so I'm engineering graduate in 2011. And after that, I worked with many companies and also I worked as a tech engineer at Juniper Networks. Okay, so I was part of global escalation team where we got tickets from around the globe. Okay, so my clients were like PayPal. I worked with Rogers Cable, Sri Lanka Telecom. So means a lot of other clients as well. Okay, and before that I worked with Apple, TCS, and Ericent. So tech engineer, what is tech engineer? Basically, first you have to start your career with a network engineer and then you can get into tech engineer also. Okay, so we are going to talk about how I got a job in Juniper Networks, and a lot of my friends joined Cisco. So I already know how to crack Cisco interviews as well. Okay, but that time, like I had offer from Juniper Networks, Oracle, and Cisco, but I joined Juniper Networks because of the good compensation. Okay, so yeah, so this was like long time back. So in 2019, okay, so yeah, so I got this job opportunity. You can see directly. Hi Atul. So I got a call from I think LinkedIn, okay, or maybe Naukri.com. I'm not sure. But yes, I got a call, and then after discussing with one of the HR in Juniper Networks, so this was my position, technical support engineer. Okay, so they need more than 5 years experience. So at that time, I have more than 8 plus. So this was the position for technical assistance center and MTMX series products. So basically, these are some type of series in the Juniper devices, and they were looking for the candidates, and they were asking definitely engineering degree. Okay, so for to become a tech engineer, you have to get a degree. So that is like I already have bachelor in computer science. Okay, so now I rigorously followed this what they have asked me to learn. Okay, so now excellent customer handling skills. So I worked with many companies earlier. So where I already got the customer handling experience. So that was a tick for me. And after that, I have to check the packet level of IP packet flow, OSI model, all these things. And I'm training from last 7, 8 years or more than that, almost 11 years. I'm doing YouTube channel, 10 plus years almost. Okay, so I already know OSI model, IP packet flow. Okay, so you can ask me anything. So I was very confident in my packet flow OSI model. Okay, so I was good at ICMP, TCP, GRE, COS, VRRP. So few things like I was not from the security, so IPsec was a concern for me, but still I learned little bit of IPsec that time. And I was very, because in my first job I got to experience about BGP, MPLS, OSPF, all stuff. So this section was also good for me, and this section was also good for me, and MPLS is good for me, but these are the sections. So basically whenever you get a description, you have to prepare for that. Okay, I have just created a few slides. Let me talk about what and how you can become a tech engineer. Okay, so yeah. So first of all, you need to have the right education. Okay, like I'm engineering graduate in 2011. Okay, from one of the good college in Punjab. That's Chitkara University. Okay, it's like Thapar and Chitkara is like similar kind of universities. Not similar basically, but they are popular in Punjab. Okay, so after graduation, like I was getting jobs in coding, but I was not much interested in coding because I feel like I can't sit for 2 days and just to find the bugs and all. So then, and at that time, just you guys uh, uh, got to know, you will be surprised that I was CCNP certified in my college days. So in my college days, even in my fourth year, I was giving my last CCNP exam. At that time, like we had three exams: routing, switching, troubleshoot. And before my fourth year, I have already cleared routing and switching, but troubleshoot exam, then after my degree, just after 1 or 2 months, I have cleared that. So I was much more confident that I want to get into networking. And so yeah, so education and certification is important, but don't be like if you already have a non-IT degree, okay, so whether it is BA, BCom, still you can dream about these kind of jobs because they are highly paid in the companies. Okay, so what exactly worked for me? First of all, my degrees, and I was CCNP certified in my college days. So as early as you learn the things and get certified, then you have more chances to grow in your career, right? So within 10 years, I was almost on 35 lakh CTC. Okay, so that I'm not saying that's very amazing, but if you see that I'm coming from 2011 engineering degree and till 2020, I was on 35 lakh salary. Okay, CTC basically, what we call cost to company. So that was a good deal for me because I come from a tier 2 city, Chandigarh, and we do not have too many options here in Chandigarh to work, right? So that's why I moved to Gurgaon and then I worked in Bangalore. So the first thing I want you to first take away from this webinar that you have to get the right education and certification. Okay, so if you are a college student or maybe you have just done diploma, so better you start learning the bachelor degree from any computer science or try to get into BTech and all. Okay. Yeah. So second thing, like you have to learn technical skills in much detail. Okay. So who are experts? Experts are not the people who get CCI. Experts are the people who get CCNA, CCNP in much detail. Trust me, I have taken a lot of interview of CCI people in Gurgaon because there was a lot of training centers in Gurgaon. And the people who even cleared CCI, they do not have the right skills. They do not know the proper ARP, ICMP. So means they lack in basics. So the real experts are the people who are good at basics, not the high level of certifications. And trust me, when you get into Cisco and Juniper networks, so certification like your juniors will be CCI, you do not care. Okay, yeah, he's a CCI, he's a JNCIE. Okay, so do not rush for the expert certifications, rush for the expert knowledge. Okay, so you need to have the right skills. Yeah, definitely you need to have certification at least a CCNP level if you want to get into network engineer high paying jobs, because CCNA is very limited nowadays. CCNA is like even freshers should learn CCNP, I must say. So in India, competition is high, so you have to get at least CCNP certification to be the different guy in the market, right? So when you are unique, then only the people and companies are going to hire you. Okay, so the second thing, as I mentioned, you have to be very good in the technical skills. Okay, whether it is TCP, IP, routing, switching, VLAN, firewalls, VPN. Okay, means you need to familiarize with a lot of things about troubleshooting. And obviously, getting a fresher job as a tech engineer is a little difficult. So the third takeaway that you need to get some experience. Okay, you need to get experience from the entry level positions, whether you work for HCL, Wipro, Aerosent, Capgemini, British Telecom, okay, Mindtree, whatever company you work for, gain some experience. Okay, once you gain some experience as a network engineer, technical support executive, so then obviously keep looking for the initial days or the in your first or second job, try to look for opportunities which will give you hands on. Okay, do not try to get into big companies, but do monitoring job. It's better to join a small company but get some hands on, so that company and you will get some confidence this, yeah, I know how to configure router switches or maybe troubleshooting skills. Because when you join companies, nobody will ask you to configure proper OSP BGP, because the companies are already running the networks, right? So you just have to maybe troubleshoot the issues, user issues. Okay, so if you are already working in a different field, okay, maybe you work for maybe you are a Linux guy, you may be a Windows guy, but you want to get into networking. So try to apply for various small projects, small internships, and try to get into remote work. Okay, so there are a lot of websites you can check on Google. Okay, try to do some small stuff. Okay, and keep moving into network field. And one another step I would say, try to apply what we call inter job posting, IGP. Okay, so maybe if you work for any other domain, so try to get into networking and then transition into tech engineer. So you need to have the right comm skills, right customer skills. Okay, so I'm not saying that just uh, improve your comm skills. So customer skills is a different thing than comm skills, right? So comm skills and customer skills are very important. So how you will improve when you deal with the customers, when you start interacting with the customers and help them. And nowadays there are a lot of tool, chat gpt and all, so you can check how and what kind of ethics, or what we call, how to say hello, how to greet customers, how to discuss the issue in a friendly manner, in a professional tone. So try to look all these things, because you do not have to just focus on technical skills, because people fail because they get very good technical skills but their resume is not good. After that they don't know what is customer skills. Sometimes you give a lot of good interviews but still you feel like, I don't know what is the reason they are not hiring me. Maybe they are looking at your comm skills, or maybe how you deal or how you interact with the customers or people, right? Maybe this is the reason you are not getting selected. So you need to work on multiple things. So technical skills, customer skills, your resume skills. Because when you are, the first point I have not mentioned here, to before you even apply tech engineer, you need to have the right naukri.com profile, LinkedIn profile, okay, or maybe a good resume. So you have to work on your resume, okay, till the time you do not get a lot of calls. Okay, so if you are getting calls every month, like one or two, it means your resume is good. And every week, every 2 weeks, try to update your job portals, so that the latest updated resume will be on the top. So after that, apply for tag profiles, right? So people do not apply for tag profiles, they just apply for the network engineer jobs, and they expect that they will become a tag engineer. So you go to LinkedIn profile or something. Okay, so maybe you go for LinkedIn, maybe you try naukri.com. Okay, wherever you go, look for tag jobs. The first, I would say, tag engineer. Okay, and so this is job portal of India. Okay, so tag engineer, like you can see here. Okay, and look for, do not rush for the salary. Again, I'm saying try to get into a good company. Okay, so this is the first thing you can apply like this. But there are a lot of consulting firms. If you apply, maybe they will ask you for money and all. Okay, so try to look for the right company. Okay, so you need to understand that which companies are good. Okay, so better you go to Google and try to search here tag engineer jobs. Okay, Bangalore. Okay, Bengaluru. So now you can see directly in the Google, I got 100 plus jobs. Okay, so I do not have to go to naukri.com. I just simply go to google.com and search. And now you can see entity data is hiring. Okay, so these are the positions. Okay, so you can see here, and mostly it is like network engineer L1. Okay, so you have to figure it out that how I get this tag position. Okay, so tag engineer. Okay, by the way, let me give you one more idea. How to, you can see now tag engineer in Sedo. So now you can see frontline tag engineer Riverbed. So first of all, what is tag? Tag is technical assistance center. Okay, so suppose you work as a network engineer, but you are not able to resolve the issues, okay, for any company. You work for Airtel, but you can't fix the router of Cisco and Juniper. So there are experts in the domain. There are special people who are in the team of OEM. So what is OEM? OEM. So OEM stand for original equipment manufacturer. Okay, so the companies who create products like Cisco, Juniper, they make their own router and switches. So whosoever is the company in the market, now you can understand Cisco, Juniper, okay, Arista. Okay, so there are a lot of companies in the market. Okay, Cisco, Arista, Juniper, Riverbed, F5, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, whosoever is making network devices. Okay, so network devices manufacturers. Okay, so you need to check what are the companies in this domain, network devices, who make network devices in the market, and who are the top companies. So now you understand. So whosoever is making the products, they hire tech engineers. Okay, so whether it is Cisco, whether it is Juniper, you can see Arista. So definitely Arista hire TAC engineers. So you go and search for Arista Networks, okay, or you search for CCNA or CCNP. Okay, so Arista Networks is hiring. Yeah, so you can see data scientist, technical solution engineer. So every company has a different job name. So this is also TAC engineer, but they are saying technical solution engineer. So this is the problem people do not get. So always choose your 5 top companies, okay, and apply to those companies directly on their website. So you can see Broadcom. Now Broadcom also make. Okay, so you will never find these jobs on Naukri.com. You will never find these jobs on LinkedIn sometimes. So you have to directly search. This is the right strategy. Okay, so that you check what are the companies who make devices. And Cisco, you already know, right? You can directly apply. Now you can see Datto. Even I got to know this recently. Extreme Networks. So they are doing very well in the market. So जरूरी नहीं है कि Cisco में ही जाना है. Okay, so maybe you have a good, and best part is that, guys, now in India, mostly all companies have their offices in Bangalore. So if you want to start your career, okay, so Bangalore is like Silicon Valley of India. So definitely you will earn a lot. Okay, the salary slabs are much better than North India. Okay, so but yes, if you are getting opportunity in North India also, Gurgaon, Noida is also good. But go for the company, not for the locations. Okay, you never know, you start with you may end up in US, UK one day, right? So HPE, so this is, I'm just showing you 7-8 vendors. You need to do your research, and there are almost 50 to 100 vendors in the market who make routers, switches, firewalls, load balancers, and then you can get into the TAC engineer positions. Okay, so companies, Bitdefender, Citrix, Intel, Microsoft. So there are some partner companies. Maybe some companies directly do not make the devices, but then you can apply to other companies who are like in the network field, maybe VMware, Citrix, Intel, Microsoft, Google, right? You can apply jobs there also. So recently, like I just checked Google networking jobs. Okay, so every big company has networking and TAC engineer jobs. Okay, so you can see here the network test engineer, network engineer, corporate networks, deployments, Bangalore. So you can see what you all have to get. You need to be very, very good at ARP, Ethernet, DHCP, IPsec, GRE, Wi-Fi and all. Okay, for that, like I have already created a TAC engineer program. Okay, so, but yes, you need to good at various things. Okay, so I'm just sharing, if that's your choice, you want to prepare yourself, okay, or you want to. So you can see I have already created some courses like TAC engineer interview and all, where I've already created a lot of videos. So you can see TCP header, IP header, DNS. Okay, so a lot of stuff, and I keep uploading this type of content in my TAC engineer videos. Okay, and this TAC engineer videos is a part of All Access Pass. Okay, so All Access Pass has around 40 plus courses. You guys can check this website later on. Okay, and you guys can discuss with my team. So whatever maximum discount, because you guys have attended the webinar. Okay, so just to mention that you attended the 10th July webinar. Okay, and rest I will share your email IDs with them. So you will get the best to the best offer. Okay, so where all the courses are there to get into these jobs. Okay, so means whatever topics are written over here, you will be able to prepare for all the topics in this All Access Pass. Okay, so rest, again, I'm saying, if you feel like you want to prepare yourself, that's your choice. Okay, but we have done a lot of hard work and we already know, right? So if you learn from the people who already became a TAC engineer, so you have much more chances to get into those things, because we have already experienced these things. Okay, that how to get into these kind of jobs. Okay, so once I applied, and in 2019 I got an offer letter. Okay, where you have to submit your so you get relocation documents and all. I can't show you because maybe if I put this session live, but yes, you can read some lines here. Welcome to Juniper Networks, we are excited. So I joined on in May 2019 approx. Okay, so So during this career, like I got many offers, even from China, even from different countries. I worked in Dubai also. Okay, for almost 6 7 months. My health was not allowing me to stay in Dubai because I was just 21 that time. So that's why I came back, and then I started working in India. And still, like we have much opportunities in India as well. And rest location, you go anywhere. Okay, at the end of the day, money matters. If you are getting good salary in India, so I think the home country is better than any country, right? So stay your with your parents, stay and make them proud, right? So better. And if you have the opportunity, and if you are not getting opportunities, you are not getting high salaries in India, then move to Singapore, move to UAE, move to anywhere, because this profession, this career, this networking, tech or and all, this will help you anywhere in the world. Because if you go and search here tech engineer, okay, the people who are tech engineer in the market, okay, so connect with them, discuss with them. Okay, so you can see these people are from Jammu, they are from Delhi, Gurgaon, everywhere tech engineers are there. So what is the difference between tech engineer and network engineer? So again, I'm saying tech engineer people get first of all more compensation, salaries are much better, pressure is also much better. Okay. But the best part, once you become a tech engineer, don't stay like tech engineer for like 10 years, 5 years. So just work for 3 4 years and then apply to big companies like Google or something like that. So now if you check Google network engineer, okay, there are a lot of people in my profile also, they are working for Google and all. So I'm just showing you. Okay. So see, so this guy Abhijit is working in Google. Okay, so this Harshal is working with Google. Okay, so Sapna is working with Google. Okay, so I'm just showing you because Google is a dream company for many, but let me tell you, any company can lay off nowadays. No company should be your dream company. Your dream should be just to get the good knowledge, right? So you can see, so the best part, so when you become a tech engineer, when you work for Cisco or Juniper Network, so you can see he worked in a CFTS. This is a tech engineer position. After that, he went to PayPal, then Cisco, then Google. So there is a journey. So, and mostly if you read the profiles of every guy, so they were in Cisco, they were in Juniper Networks, then they are going in Google. So understand the pattern, because everything in the world is pattern based. So how these people, so this was like even in 2017-18, I was into uh, like this research, how these people are getting jobs in Google. So have some curiosity in your mind that how I can become a network engineer in Google, or how can I become a network engineer in Cisco. Okay, so Capgemini is also like a third party tech engineer company, like which is now Arisent and Capgemini is same now. So directly people can get into Google also. But yes, so somewhere down the line, there is a big relation between Cisco, Juniper, and Juniper Networks and other companies. So there is another company where a lot of my friends are there. That's what we call Versa. So Versa is high paying company. Okay, if your goal is to get high salaries in the world, okay, so again, these people are almost like they are my friends. Okay, so these people are working for Versa Networks. So Versa is also like people from Juniper Cisco, they join the Versa uh, as a what we call network engineers or technical solution engineers and all. So I have a lot of connections in Versa also. Okay, so because most of them they worked with me in Juniper Networks, now they are working for the Versa, right? So Versa, Juniper Networks, Cisco, and there are a lot of other companies, even Amazon and like VMware. These company also pay much, but again, I'm saying go for the skills. Money will automatically follow you. Okay, so always go for the skills. Right skills at the right time is much important. Okay, so that's why we created. Okay, so yeah, so what I would suggest you guys, okay, so start with the basic courses. Okay, start with our there is a free access pass. Okay, so where you get to know about network fundamental, a lot of courses are there inside our free program. So make a habit of learning half an hour a day. You can start by watching my 5 days network fundamental. Okay, so you can see there are other technologies also. So at least start with network fundamental, try to learn some Linux and all, because you need to prepare for the TAC engineer, right? So somewhere down the line, go and check what companies are looking for and prepare for that line by line. Okay, and this is how you are going to get. Okay, so start with this free courses, and half like after like working on these free courses after 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. So once you feel like, yeah, yes, the content is amazing, then you can go and check our live programs. You can check all access pass. So I do not take much live batches now. If you want to learn from me, I already created all CCNA, CCNP content. Okay, so you can go and apply, you can get into all access pass, and we will give you like a question portal also where you can ask as many doubts. Okay, so after this free access pass, you can apply for this all access pass. Okay, where you can see the difference also, where that you get a labs also, you get certification progress and all. And this is the roadmap. So all these, so this is how you can get into TAC engineer. Okay, so you can follow, this is network security roadmap, but this is the same roadmap you can follow for your TAC position, CCNA. But before CCNA, you have to learn in much detail. Okay, so you go and see the content of CCNA also here. And you can see here, we have already opened few videos here. You can see here OSI model, some videos, LAN and one. And if you love the content, then you can go for the all access pass. So the same way what you will get in CCNP. So the CCNP preview also, you can see that how we teach. Okay, so all the section line by line, BGP, okay, BGP configuration, BGP finite state machine. So hardly people teach, even in, if you go to anywhere, even you go to Udemy portals, you go anywhere, you will not see these kind of content. BGP finite state machine, only people from the TAC engineers or something, they can teach you. Okay, so FSM is like very complex thing to understand. This is what we teach in BGP. Okay, so this is there in my BGP video, that how this BGP works. Now you understand why networking's content is much better than any training centers, obviously, because they are not from the industry. Okay, and even from many attributes. So try to watch these free videos. You can see some videos are not locked. So try to check the content quality. So you will automatically convinced, yes, I want to get this package. So I have turned on my camera, and where I'm teaching the, you can see here. So this is attributes of BGP. Because to get into TAC jobs, like whether you go for Cisco or Juniper, you have to be very good at BGP OSPF. Okay, so you can see BGP interview preparation. So a lot of questions related to BGP interview, BGP split horizon, BGP confederations. Then we discuss about MPLS. So there is MPLS video also. So okay, so you can see there is an MPLS topic video, and there are other videos also. Okay, so what exactly we have created? We have created the best content, and you do not stop learning here. We are not selling only CCNA, CCNP here. I'm not saying you to buy CCNA, CCNP. I'm saying go for all access pass, which will give you 40 plus courses, including CCNP security, including data center. And first, go and check free courses, then come here and check the demo session of all our courses. Check the data center content also, how we are teaching data center. Okay, you can be changed only while you play. So to prepare for the data center TAC engineer interviews and all. Okay, so this is how you get into this. Okay, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Python. And the best part is that we are coming with the latest technologies like Python for network engineers, SD-WAN and all. Okay, so this package is for 1 year, guys, but I'm sure do not look that you are only getting 1 year. See, this is a subscription. That's why we are giving it much affordable price. Okay, but right now, if you are on 3 lakhs, I'm sure after learning too many things. So even if you learn just a CCNA, CCNP, and maybe 1 or 2 programs, still you understand. Even if you get into CCNA, CCNP, okay, within half an hour, like if you just watch half an hour a day, so maybe if you just learn properly CCNA, CCNP, and maybe any firewall, so you have much chances to get from 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs, 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs. So obviously, the people who enrolled for these programs have gone from 3 lakhs to 9 lakhs, 7 lakhs to 12 lakhs. Means I'm not saying that. Okay, go and check our what we call that, reviews, right? So go and check this. Some videos are uploaded here. Even for your trust, we have added some screenshots. You follow this community section where we have uploaded a lot of things. And तो यहाँ पे हमने काफी feedbacks वगैरह डाले हुए हैं अपने. Okay, go and check these feedbacks. And even we have uploaded the LinkedIn URL for these people, so that people trust, because anybody can write and paste the reviews, right? But we have added a screenshot of these people. Go to this profile and check in LinkedIn that this guy has pasted this or not in their profile. Okay, so this is what we try to upload and give you the transparency, because education is nowadays like marketing gimmick for some people, right? So anybody can create videos, anybody can create a fake reviews, right? So how you trust? First, you trust by looking at the content. Okay, the second thing, you check what people are teaching. Okay, and who is the founder, who is started this organization. Okay, and they have the channel on YouTube or not, right? So you can see we have almost 2,27,000 subscribers with 30 million views. So trust the organization, then trust the content. Then when you trust a company, when you trust content, then don't think too much, enroll and get the success. So this is the last thing for today, guys. And I have shared the free access pass in your chat. All the best. And if you have any doubts, like related to anything, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn profile. Let me share my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn profile. So whenever I get, I will reply you, because on daily basis, I get almost 100 plus messages. Okay, and again, I'm sharing one more amazing thing with you. Okay, hold on. That I'm giving you a resume template. Okay, so just, okay, how, so the same resume template I used to crack my Juniper interview. And I'm sharing this resume template from almost 3-4 years with people. Okay, how many of you need that resume template? Say yes in the chat. देखो, resume अकेले resume से भी कुछ नहीं होगा, पढ़ना भी है, right? Okay, so this is the resume template. Okay, so what you have to do, guys, see, this is the resume template. See, I'm not sharing my resume, but trust me, this is the same resume template I used. So just you go here and click on that and share something. Okay, and try to check if you can. Okay, there is something, actually Canva have done something. Yeah, so you can see here, when you open this link, use template. Okay, so use template, go to Canva and edit, upload your photograph. Okay, upload your content, whatever you have done in your life. Okay, so upload a nice picture, upload your certification pictures. Okay, so just whatever you have knowledge, routing, switching, BGP, MPLS. So just put these marks high or like increase or decrease according to your knowledge. Okay, so upload the like logos of your companies where you have worked, get the certification and all. Okay, so at least get CCNP certification. If you are not getting calls from companies, Namisha, you have to update your job portal properly. Okay, and put a catchy line. Okay, go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, write a nice resume hookup line. Okay, So ask a chat GPT, write network engineer hookup lines for job portal or resume. Okay, and also I would recommend, if you love my content, if you feel like, yes, I can help you achieving your dreams and all. So you can see in my YouTube channel, just go and type career. So you can see I have almost I have more than 40 plus sessions. How to start career in IT, how to become a cloud engineer, how to become a networking, cloud and cybersecurity difference, cybersecurity roadmap, how you can get into, like if you're a fresher, how you can get a job as a fresher, how to make a resume. So these things I have discussed multiple times on my channel, and I'm sharing this link as well in your chat. Okay, so resume template also sharing. Okay, so use template. Okay. Okay, so now last thing, guys, because I expect you to give me some Guru Dakshina. So I'm just asking how was, yeah, okay. So I just posted here that I have a webinar. Why I'm doing this? So that next time more people will join. Okay, because I want to help a lot of people, not just a few guys. So if I'm taking the live demo sessions personally, I would recommend people to, like, more people to join. So this is my LinkedIn post, okay, where I just uploaded before 4 hours that I'm attending a live webinar. So you can see, so just go to this post and share your experience. And personally, I'm going to guide you also. Okay, so just go to this post and share your experience in just 45 minutes, that how was your experience with me. Okay, so we'll be good friends for sure. Okay, so thank you all. Bye bye. Take care.